Hey, what's up, guys? In today's video, I'd actually like to delve into another game, Paladins specifically. I feel like a lot of people don't know that I actually played this game quite a bit in the past. And something I'd like to delve into is the idea of me playing one of the craziest characters back in the day. This was a few years ago when I first played, and essentially when this character first came out, I just grew to really like and appreciate and at the same time vibe with the general approach towards how this character's abilities worked, and in turn his ability cycling, as well as his overall approach to flanking, and that's specifically VII. I love the idea of this character, and I feel like a lot of people really delved into how OP this guy was in terms of his movement, as well as his ability to switch between different firing modes. Well, I actually wanted to go deep into something that's completely different and what many people claimed was not good. And for those of you who know Paladins and for those of you who know VII, I feel like you know a lot of people who played VII and used his burst fire mode. You see, as much as and as good as that is, a lot of people never really saw the potential of how good his Magdump mode was. And that's the thing. A lot of people who played VII's Magdump and instantly assumed that it was bad didn't accommodate for whether or not the player was good enough to control the spray and legitimately be able to fire in a line and hit whatever character they came across, regardless of how thin they were, whether it be Eevee, Valdamba, or pretty much anybody who had a small stature like Pip. Now, let's think about this. Place the idea of using Magdump without having the cards to reduce its recoil with a player that has a massive amount of experience playing shooters at the highest level, right? And then utilize a build that revolves around reducing the cooldowns of the movement abilities that VII is known for being very powerful, right? And then at the same time, enhancing the ability of Magdump by decreasing or increasing the reload speed by 20%, and on top of that, applying deft hands and life rip accordingly. I specifically use Never Look and Equivocate just to give VII the aspect of being able to duel a lot better and have a little tinge bit of survivability when it came to dueling against characters that had the range advantage and first shot advantage on him. But at the same time, I feel like these are exchangeable for others that I feel like other people would find more interesting. But this is the build that I ended up coming up with, and this is the build that I ended up dominating a ridiculous amount of matches with. A lot of people claimed VII was crazy, but I feel like a lot of people never saw how crazy VII was, specifically with the way I played him. So let's go deep into this. We ended up going against a guy who was actually TTV. Actually was a streamer. He was streaming this whole thing as well, and I'm actually going to stream my gameplay without going deep into the audio because I actually want to touch on just my thought process as well as the analysis towards why I did certain things and the potency of VII's Magdump ability. And just keep in mind, right? This game, I was just hanging around with friends. The audio is literally just me and my friends just fucking around. So just witness the potency of how crazy this overall approach is, especially under relatively competent hands, and just see what essentially would happen based off assumption when I'd be placed with a competent and really powerful team dynamic that revolved around a dive comp, as well as people who can capitalize on the situations or create initiations or situations that I could capitalize upon and just do the whole fragger mentality and wipe a team. Now, check this out right here. Very interesting as I do go for height here. I know opponents will be going through, so I roll past them, pull, Magdump Victor. Victor is insta dead. Jin did not anticipate that legitimate crazy burst damage. The burst damage for Magdump being able to anticipate people coming forward and being able to kill them almost immediately. I think it's been about 2 years since people figured out Magdump was this good. And then they nerfed it. It took them 2 years to figure this out. But at the same time, I never really wanted to showcase the potency of Magdump because I always wanted to keep it just in case I needed it for future use. But now that it's out, I feel like I could legitimately just talk so much more about it and so much more about how the strat that was established by some others was optimized and fully made into this probably one of the most broken metas, in my honest opinion, in Paladins. Essentially, something that I ended up optimizing quite a bit. And as you can see, very crazy risky plays here. Movements being able to consistently get out of trouble. Chase down healer. Burst damage from Magdump go crazy. Roll through. Pull Victor. Victor cannot go against that crazy burst damage. Absolutely insane. Jhin, I don't know what to do against the crazy burst damage once again, and I'm just fucking slaughtering, dude. It's like, what are they supposed to do against this? 1 second is all I need to pull them into Magdump and obliterate them. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter whether or not they're together, because the kill time is ridiculous for Paladins. As you can see, people get into long time brawls while I'm over here pulling and insta-killing them. This was truly one of the most overpowered things ever. And keep in mind, I'm not using a card that reduces recoil, because I know how to control my recoil in general from consistent shooter experience. Accommodate for knowledge of being able to anticipate where players are and fight duels. Get stuff like this, where the Jhin legitimately can't do anything. Gets pulled, insta-dead. Roll out, felt like it was nothing. Killed him so fast that his character animation, or his death animation, never even procced. Under the right hands, this was S++++ tier, in my honest opinion. Look at this. Pull up, invis, ult, outplay Victor, destroyed. Full push team solo, roll through, pull healer, shoot healer, healer's one shot, healer dead. And now I pretty much just have to reset. Flanker is trying to kill my team. He's dead now. Now they have to play hella passive to be able to even have an idea of being able to get this, and, well, doesn't matter. Crazy burst damage leads to Tyra to get killed, who is the TTV player. Crazy. Lilith is one shot. I notice the Jhin is rotating towards to capitalize on Lilith being one. I know Jin's going to come up here, jump over, anticipating Jhin is going to try and aim a horizontal slash that may hit me when I initiate my engagement. So I dodge that completely, pull him, and insta-gib him by hitting almost every single shot as a headshot. Absolutely obliterated, completely suppressed. GG that guy. Now, roll here, go for healer, pulled healer into the bombs and shot with full Magdump, pull Victor, insta-dead. Unfortunately, team wasn't able to hold point here. I don't know where our tank was. Oh, we didn't have a tank. I completely forgot we didn't have a tank. We were really playing on frickin' no tank, double healer, a Betty, and a Furia. Oh, triple healer, my bad. Holy fuck, what a comp. Well, they pretty much had a solid comp to be able to combat this. Very difficult to go against Seven's burst potential. Playing Duelist, trying to see what I can get away with. Jhin gets me, unfortunately, there. I think I get fucked over by the Victor bombs as well as Jin's constant spam. Gotta reset. Once again, one of the craziest things and one of the best things I love about Seven is his ability to reposition in the moment's notice. Such as this. Fly over. Instantly backline. Dive Tyra. Capitalize on Genos's ult. This is one of the coolest things, I think. Look at this. I'm flying after getting IO ulted, I think mostly because I think I grappled and the game didn't know how to treat that. Victor was still shooting past me thinking I'm dead, and I believe IO gets pressured by one of our guys and needs to, I think Genos actually, and needs to go back into cover. Leads me to be able to pull IO. IO gets killed by the bombs. I fall down, Lilith heals me. Victor tries to touch because we're in overtime, but I pull Victor with the grapple, forcing his jump to not touch the circle needed in order for him to stop us from capping, and, well, we cap. Tyra's a little bit too late, gets obliterated. GG. Power 7. Once again, go down the life rip route, because honestly, it just keeps me, at least at the time before life rip was nerfed to shit, it was able to give me that edge whenever I dueled another flank, especially a good Andro or a good Jhin or a really good player who had the ability to go toe to toe with just my movement as well as my aim capability. So an Eevee, for example, or a really good Vatu. But as you can see, we are memeing. We are trolling. This is Bisky right here, flipping and dipping, and I think audio-wise, we're just dying and laughing in the middle of a VC. We're not even giving a shit. But it's really good to analyze you because I feel like there's a lot of things that you could see that I could get away with, especially playing so recklessly. Oh, see? Instantly. Barrel stuffed Tyra, and Tyra barrel stuffed me. Tyra didn't have a chance. Victor dead. GG. No healers low. Tried to pull healer there. Doesn't matter. Long range Magdump. Quite a bit of damage. Khan misses ult. They're trying to calm. I ego fight. I ego fight Rom. Oh my gosh, I love ego fighting Rom right here. I'll be completely honest. I had my healers right behind me, and the tank had nobody else to support. So going for all the headies, kill him. But unfortunately, Tyra, the person I first killed, comes back in time to finish off the job. But they don't have push, and we should have point here, despite them pushing forward. I know Betty can suppress point like crazy, and well, Genos is there too, so all I have to do is get back in there, and you'll see what I do exactly. Fly up, pop ult, boom. Monstrous play. Leads to a crazy snowball. Rom can't handle all that burst. Jhin is in the back. I chase Jhin. Jhin probably knows I'm chasing, and so Jhin tries to full send it and dies to the Betty. Or to the Lilith, my bad. I full send. Really good placement here. I was planning to jump up, but then I heard the audio of Victor or somebody coming in with his horse. So I stayed here in Invis, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Victor ults. I instantly pull Victor, stopping him from being able to take advantage too much of his ult, and then he dies too. Still gets one guy, but that's alright. Move away from the tank. Kill Tyra. Io knows I'm there, so I push around here. Really nice stun on that doggo, but Seven's movement is bonkers. Unfortunate to Jhin. Literally pushed in while I was pulled back and peeling for the healers, so really bad play, unfortunately. Very unfortunate push there. Jhin has no help, so Jhin dies. Tyra gets pressured. Tyra should die here. Tyra's dead. Rom is one shot, and then tries to get a Genos pull. I know Victor is up there. Does Victor coming through? Absolutely laser him. Roll through. Kill Victor. Easy dubs. I know the tank is low. Ignore the tank because there's no reason for me to fight the tank here because I know the more dangerous players are in the back. They killed it. My teammates killed the tank accordingly, and now I full push. Now this is an unfortunate part. I roll backwards, but I hit a corner, and unfortunately I get hit by both the Victor and the Jhin. Got caught in the small little tiny crevice there, and unfortunately could not get out in time. Still playing recklessly though, because I feel like that is the go-to, considering we do not have a tank and a constant pressure to keep them off of my guys. So we'll probably need a reset considering we lost this push, but that doesn't stop me from being able to wrap around and see what damage I can pull off, considering, well, my movement. Victor is consistently pressuring that area. I just need to wait for the opportune movement to be able to strike. Pull Victor. Dead. Obliterated. Betty was right there. Perfect. They're pressuring Khan. Now I can push healer. Hi, healer. See you later. Bye-bye. Khan is like, oh shit. Seven's in our back line. Oh, Seven has too much damage. Could not do anything. Now I wait for Victor. And Victor can't even push up. Victor, oh. Yep. Unfortunate. GG, TTV. GG. But honestly, just wanted to demonstrate the power of 7. 95,000 damage, and look at those stats. Not even one of my best games, unfortunately. This is one of those ones that I actually like coming back to, mostly because we played against a TTV. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of other games that I'd really like to show and go over because, well, there's a lot of ones where I went, for example, 24-1 or 60 kills and 200,000 damage in a long, drawn-out game. And, well, it was a fun game to be able to play and capitalize on a character that just didn't have strategies or meta fleshed out too much because, well, people didn't really want to go down the Magdump path. And I constantly asked from DMs, comments, as well as official Paladins Discord whether or not Magdump was good. People would always say it's bad. And unfortunately, I was able to rank climb with Magdump, and I reached pretty freaking high. So it's very interesting to be able to see. And I mean, keep in mind, right? This was when VII was at its peak. This is when his movement was so fucking insane. Being able to literally just fly up and ult the way I did, like here. Let's go over it. Reset. We're going to lose this point if I don't do something, right? We're already pushed back. Fly up. Ult mid-air. Tick all of them. Instantly kill backline suppressor. And my team capitalizes accordingly. Perfect. Everybody's fucking dead. Tank is alone. Gets obliterated. GG. Didn't need a tank. 3 healer, 1 damage, 1 flank. Easy. Shit is crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And honestly, if you guys want to see more of this critical analysis, I'll probably post more. I feel like there's a lot of archived content that I haven't used, and I feel like people would enjoy seeing one way or another. But yeah, we'll go ahead and post more as time goes by, and hopefully you guys enjoy. But anyways, guys, once again, if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time for watching my stuff, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care, guys, and peace out.